All right, welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to bring you another, and this is a quick collective energy reading, but we're going to talk about money. Okay, we're going to use Money Moves Oracle deck, probably a Kipperish deck. Yeah, Kipperish deck. We're going to try to keep this about money. I don't want to make this too much about a relationship. I want to see what the blessings are coming up, y'all. Cause I know we be tired. Like these people be draining. Okay, they always in our energy. People want to come back into your life, friends, so relationships, exes, family members, or whatever. But they don't always deserve a place there. You get what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna do a quick collective on money. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. Lie, hey Michelle. Let's talk about some money, girl. What up? Let's talk about the money. Where the money at? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right, Spirit, give me a message for the money. Money, 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 money. Ooh, fast changes. What did I say? Things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. Ooh. So we got money coming. I'm hearing that guy Money Mellow or Mellow something. Money comes to me easily. Money comes to me frequently. Money comes to me. Money comes to me. Money comes to me. I'm hearing that. So things happen suddenly in a short period and in a hurry. But Spirit said, don't be fooled. You put in that work, so it's not like it. You know, it's almost like people hit the jackpot, but they've been going to the casino for years, and then boom, you put that work in, or somebody building something and all of a sudden it's worth more than they can imagine. Whatever they built, business, building, whatever. It's not that it came fast. It's just it comes in an unexpected rush. You get what I'm saying? Tell me more, Spirit. Duality. Don't forget about the duality, or I'm sorry, the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. So you might have somebody in your life that's a little wishy-washy. So you gotta be careful with them when it comes to your money and to your blessings. Don't I know for us, we always talking about if we won the lotto, family wise, who would we give to? And that has changed over the years. People we thought we could trust that, we had a large sum of money and we wanted to give some away, we would put it in certain people's hands because they're trusted. That has shifted. The nature of that person has shown, the duality of that individual has come to pass. And we said, oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind, not that person. Scratch them off the list. You get what I'm saying? Tell me more, Spirit. Says winning, ooh, sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. That's what I'm saying. I just said something about the casino. So if you're playing what's that thing? The lotto, or you doing the slots, whatever you doing, it's not that you did it one time and you never did it before and all of a sudden your money's coming. No, you probably played quite a few times or been consistent with it. It's just your turn to hit. If you are building a business, it's your turn to hit. Okay, you might have a restaurant and Keith Lee come and visit you, and bam, you winning all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? If there's something in the luck of the universe is coming for the efforts you've already made. Keep that in mind. Any more? And the challenge is accepting helping hands. Need others to assist with services, increase productivity. No one can handle it all. Spirit said, don't try to take everything on. Okay, because when your blessings pour in, you're going to need to hire or have other people help you manage it. So Immediate family members might be helpful. There may be people you have to employ. Use the helping hand. You cannot handle it all. It's like somebody giving you, I don't know, like so much cash that you cannot manage all the bags. You're gonna have to say, listen, husband, cousin, kid, sister, brother, pick that bag up, let's go. You pick that bag up, let's go. Like everybody, group effort. I gotta delegate. You might have to delegate some support and accept the helping hand. And you can devise some stuff later. Tell me more, spirit. Resources. It says be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely and as needed. I'm telling you, if some money come to you fast, do not spend it fast. Somebody used to say to me, anything that shit fast don't last. And think about that saying. Anything that shit fast don't last. So if you got fast money coming, maybe you're doing something underhanded. I don't know. Because a lot of times it come fast when you kind of doing some scammy stuff. It won't last. If you got money that comes to you quickly that you deserve, spend it wisely, invest it wisely. Do not squander it. One of the things I heard recently was like, don't go and buy a house right away or a bigger house or more expensive house right away. Don't go and buy a big expensive car right away. Find ways to soundly invest your money with proven results. If you're going to buy a house, buy a multifamily. Get a property manager to help you with that. Make sure it's in good repair or you don't have to put too much money into it to get it going. Like there's so much you can do with your money, right? So seek sound advice and then choose wisely. Don't go with the quickest schemes. There's some ad on Facebook. I mean, I'm sorry, on I don't be on Facebook so much. What's that ad? The ad on YouTube. I won't listen to it because I don't know. Some of them ads I don't trust. There's certain things that I'll listen to a little tidbit of it and I'm like, oh, that's cool, quick little information. And then there's others that this guy's like, are you tired of investing your money in so and so? Do you want things to just pay you off quickly and you don't have to do any work? Like, hold on, sir. What even are you talking about? And I honestly haven't listened to the ad because the way, and I'm not saying it right, but the way he sounded almost was like, come here, dummy, and go put your money here. So make sure you do your due diligence. And I'm not trying to be funny, but make sure you do your due diligence and really research what you may invest in. But anything that shit fast don't last. So keep that in mind. Now it says love affair. Beware of love affairs at work. At work. Uh, I don't know why they wrote it like this. Love affairs at work rarely end well. That's not what they need to be saying. Anyway, don't lose your mind over somebody at work. Don't start dating your manager, expecting perks, and able to keep them without putting in the work that you're supposed to do. People pick up on that real quick. Oh, them two having an affair. They get ready to ruin you at the slightest infraction. Be very careful. Not saying you can't meet your one true love at work, but if it's just an affair, you got to be careful or more discerning than that. Don't do that. That could also help you lose your money. How you doing, Lanice? All right, let's talk. Let's talk more about money. Tell me more. Oops, what is that? All right, that flipped upside down. Reducing losses, eliminating, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. So whatever you doing right now, whatever you planning right now, you are shedding things in a way that's clearing your path. I was talking to my spouse about that, and we were talking about how when we changed our mind and decided to let go of things that no longer served us, the possibilities of more started to show up. Like Spirit was like, "Oh, okay, you done with that now? Let me show you what else you can do with that. Okay? That's like let's just say you rent to someone, like you're a landlord. Maybe you're codependent on the money. You need the money to come in and maintain the house, but you might have a tenant that's not doing well in the home. So you decide, all right, we got to end this lease at the time we need to end this lease. And you thinking like, I don't know where my next dollar coming from. The spirit said, trust me, you need to end that lease, or they're gonna tear your house up, or something else is gonna happen, or whatever. All of a sudden, people start knocking on your door. Is your place for rent? Maybe not yet, but it's coming. Okay, let me know. Here's my information. People calling you. It's like when you release your attachment to something, spirit can give you more. So you gotta have to shed attachment to receive what you deserve. But what spirit says with this spread, that when you start releasing your attachment, they're gonna come at you hot and fast. Keep that in mind. This is a collective reading, Heidi, but thanks for coming. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you're interested, we do live donation readings on Thursdays and Sundays. Thank you. So yeah, they say you shed that those attachments, because that money coming real fast. Tell me more. Expression says open up your heart and connect with others. So be mindful of the duality of others, but open up your heart. Express your creative self. If you have a project that you haven't brought to fruition, Spirit said it's time. It's time to put the energy into that. In this Virgo season, it's time to clean up, and it's time to refocus your energy back on what you do. One thing I know about a Virgo, any Virgos that I know, they don't have a problem amassing wealth, if even if it's one penny at a time. They will work for it. They will be meticulous at it. They will be organized at it. They will focus on it. Right? That's what Spirit is saying. You may have some things, some projects that you weren't focused on. Get back to them. Get back to them. Tell me more, Spirit. Oops. Let's just say alchemy. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So it says using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets transform the situation. So what I get from this, the first thing that popped in my mind is people using moon magic. I think we talked about that. No, I talked about that with on Michelle's channel, Life Mantras Tarot. Some people harness the energy of the moon when they decide to manifest something that they want to manifest, right? Um, you learn about the waxing and the waning phases of the moon. You learn about the different phases of the moon. When is a good time to purge and when is a good time to manifest and bring things in, right? But you learn the difference, right? So alchemy. So somebody could be using the craft to bring things in. I don't know, whatever your craft is different for everybody. So do what you need to do for you. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about this helping hand and this resource. Tell me more. Mind power. Spirit says use your intelligence, analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Be with your mind. One of the things I said to you earlier in the beginning of this reading is do your due diligence whenever you're thinking about your investments. And the investments don't always be money, it's time, the attention, your patience, your passion into something. Whatever you're thinking about doing, make sure that you're using your mind. Don't go blindly. Don't rush into things. Take your time. Think this through. Does this work for me? I was thinking about doing a business with a friend, and the business would have brought in money and it probably could have been lucrative, right? But we were so excited about the idea of the business. As we got into it, my legs started hurting, and then the reality of how labor intensive that particular business was going to be kind of hit me like, hold on, if my leg is hurting like this right now out the blue, um I can't lift that. I can't be going up and down steps. I can't do that. I don't care if it's lucrative or not. Am I physically capable at all times to do it? And my body was like, nah, you don't want to do that. Now, if I was like at the point where I could hire somebody to do it, that'd be a whole different situation. But we were at the beginning stages, the talking stages, the planning stages. Then her car went, right? Right after that, the car went. So then that put a pause because this is labor intensive. It involves travel. And I'm like, well, damn, we could win if we wanted to because we were not in position. And that to me was spirit saying, that's not for you. Go back to the drawing board. Think about something else. Maybe the young you, maybe the 20s you, but that's not you right now. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't even mad. I didn't sink no money into it. All the only investment I made was mind power, time and some energy into let's plan. So I had to rethink what I wanted to do. And that wasn't it. Not anymore. Tell me more, spirit. Gambling. It says excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. So what I'm getting from that, like when we talked about investments, is don't put everything on one thing. Okay, um, you gamble your fortune if you invest everything into one thing. Nothing is ever always stable. The stock market changes all the time, right? um Jobs change all the time. Like nothing is ever permanent. So you want to diversify whatever you're doing, your investments. If you're investing in a business, make sure you got MOUs and agreements on file. If you want to invest in your stocks, make sure you're being advised by somebody who knows the stock. They're a fiduciary. Look for a fiduciary, somebody who is charged by the government to be honest and give you above board information, not just um, kind of corral you into what is going to make them money. You get what I'm saying? So think about these things. Do not gamble your money all in one spot. And the bottom of the deck, oh wow. Investments. Investments made will have positive results that bring prosperity. Invest wisely. I just said all of that. I'm not about to repeat that. You heard it. So that's the bottom of the deck. Oh, hey, Monica. Glad you came back. So this is about money. We're using the Money Moves Oracle career and money reading. So far, Spirit is saying be wise with investments. No, don't put all your money in one spot. Don't gamble. Don't be out there. Gambling is a very highly addictive, and it's more addictive than some drugs I heard. I don't know what. I just heard that recently that it's more addictive, and I believe it. So I know somebody that admitted to me they had gambled away so much of their pension that they couldn't leave the state job that they had. They had to stay working. This was several years ago. I heard they retiring, so maybe they finally reinvested their money back. I don't know. But gambling is hard. The rush that gambling does give you the same kind of chemical reactions within the body that the highs give you and the lows. The losing and the winning all fluctuate in your body. Yeah, it is. I heard about it, but So spirit say don't gamble, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Now, let me see. Where is I'm gonna use my little personal kind of deck. What is it called again? I don't know. Crazy sexy something something. I haven't touched it in a while. What the heck I did with it. See it. Did I move it from us? hell? Oh, here it is. Bear with me. So I think this is crazy, sexy love notes to oneself, something like that. Spirit says, now this is about self-esteem, y'all, because we need that before we touch money. A lot of times, we need to make sure that our self-esteem is intact. Why? Because we make decisions based on how we feel about ourselves. So if we feel poorly about ourselves, we tend to make poor choices. We feel good and our self-worth is intact, then we tend to make better choices because we think about the consequences. So this is about, your self-worth. Spirit said, accept yourself. While there's time and a place for self-improvement, today's focus on everything is already great about you. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are in this moment. Um, when you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow to appreciating today. Accept yourself, sweetheart. Three more. Hey, Aya, Inspired Tarot, how you doing? Just say you're sorry. It said you are carrying around regret. Is there a relationship that needs healing, but you just don't know what to say? Give your pride and a rest. Simply start with I'm sorry. Take responsibility. Acknowledge your role in the situation. Apologize for them and for you. Then let it go and be very proud of yourself. Making amends isn't easy, but it's a huge leap forward on your spiritual path. Bravo. So, if there's somebody you need to repent to, because you regret how you left the situation. I'm about to get them holders. Oh, my cards up. Um, say you're sorry. And not, I'm sorry, but you made me. I'm sorry, but as soon as you say but, that negates everything you meant to say. Just be apologetic and leave it at that. And if they accept that, they accept it. Just know that you need to do the act. If you owe somebody that, give it to them. Tell me more. Adventure awaits. This says, break up your routine and live a little, sweetheart. It's time for some fun, some adventure. Excuse me. Plan a vacation. Take a spontaneous drive. A change of pace and scenery will do you good. Plus, you never know whom you'll meet or what you'll experience along the way. A fabulous new friend or partner, a spectacular meal at a charming local joint, a vista of a lifetime. Adventure awaits. Listen, it's time. It is time to change up your life, your um routine. If you Monday through Friday or whatever your schedule is, Tuesday through Saturday, it don't matter. If that's all you do is eat, sleep, go to work, whether you work from home, whether you work outside, and you feel like you never go anywhere, you never do anything, it is time to take that adventure. It's time. Listen. I've been working all summer, Monday through Friday. Saturdays, I have family stuff I got to do. And finally, I said, "Bump it. We going to New York, and the trains are free right now because what are they? I don't know. They messing up. They were messing up, so they gave us what they call a fair holiday for a little while. We took the train into the city, and we went to the Harry Potter store, and we had a good time, and we went to a local sweet place, and we ate some sweets, and we stayed long enough to get our wand monogrammed, and then we took our behinds home, and we had a good time. It was a good change of plate pace. you know um it's something to do. It didn't cost us a lot of money, although I did shop, got me some butterbeer, but I had fun. My children had fun. We had fun. We did something that we don't normally do, and we deserve to do it. So you got to give yourself that opportunity. Tell me more, Spirit. It says gossip dims your glow. I was just talking about this in the previous reading, how I was listening to people mindlessly talk. No judgment, but there was nothing interesting about their conversation. I just heard it because it was the loudest thing on the train. And it was all about what they drink, what they don't drink, white liquor, dark liquor, what she told her she should drink. Like it didn't. I was just like, I don't know. And it's just maybe the academic in me would have loved to hear a different conversation. Not trying to judge them, but just I just wonder, did they have any hopes and aspirations? I just wonder. And I'm like, if they do, they don't talk about it. Anyway, it says speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation. They did a lot of that. I was listening. I was like, dang, you know. But I minded my business, meaning I don't get in people's conversation and say, hey, that's not nice, you know. Just shut up. I just was like, I can't unhear you. I think my headphones were done. And I'm like, geez. It's almost like if I could just turn the station, I would just turn the station, but I couldn't. Anyway, it says so avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome, and do more of this. The more radiant you become. I'm telling you, birds of a feather, I always say it, they flock together. And if you are hanging with somebody of a higher vibration and they remain in a higher vibration, you either raise yours or y'all going to separate. You know what I mean? I would have loved for them to sit amongst academics and talk a little bit more and find some interesting topics. I cared. I cared enough that I wish that could happen for them. You know what I mean? Because all that drinking it wasn't. The conversation was so unhealthy, and they had little children with them, and I was like, gosh, I wish. So I'm wishing that for others here. I'm wishing that you be mindful. You don't get stuck in a rut, and that you broaden your horizons. You go see something else out there. Don't keep doing the same thing in the same click in the same way all the time. It's time to broaden, and maybe your your members of your clique will be like interested in what you're doing, and it'll broaden their horizon and it'll raise their vibration. Don't sit in that toxic loop, so to speak, of going to the local bar, rehashing the past, drinking till you drunk, going home. That's a pattern for a lot of people. Tell me more. You are healing. Oh, it says healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't a healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. Oh, and look at this. And stop comparing. It says apples don't compare themselves to oranges. Stars don't compete with other stars. They know that there's room for all to shine in this ever expanding universe. So embrace your differences, celebrate your quirks and kinks, bring your fullest expression of self forward, and champion others when they do the same. Listen, as you raise your vibration, those that are around you, either they come up or they fall off. That's it. Don't worry about what they're doing. They're apples, and all the apples are doing this. Well, the oranges do something different. Okay, they may be fruit, but they still do something different. What's up, Tuesday? So don't compare yourself to others. Make yourself feel some kind of way. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, and this is the deck that I just used. It's called Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. Message from your wise, beautiful, fabulous inner self. And I got this deck on sale at the local store for like $3. It was like one of the best things I ever bought on sale like that. So y'all want me to unveil the wand? Would you like to see it? Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if it resonates with you. Please join us on Thursdays when we do live donation readings, and Sundays we do live donation readings at 9:30 p.m. If you're interested in having your cards read, let me turn on my special music so I can show you my special card. Hold on. I don't know how much I could play this on the live, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. What is it? His esteem. Hmm. Hear it? Look, 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 look. This is my. As you can see, is the tip. And this is it. This is our wonderful wand. My family laughs at me because every time I open the box, I have to play that music. I gotta play it. It just it belongs with the music. Like once it's out, it's okay. But to open the box, I have to play the music. Like when we came back from the city, I put the bag on the bed. I had all kind of little trinkets in there. Like I just bought some butter beer and a 4-pack and a mug, and my daughter had a book, and then we had the wine. Cause I cannot buy more than that in that store. That store is expensive, right? So I was like, I said to my oldest daughter, all right, set the scene, because he grabbed the box. I said, no, 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 slow down, sir. Set the scene now. So she put the music on, and I took my time a little bit slower than what I did. And then I was like, look. And then we got it engraved on this side. So that's our name, and it says Ashe, which is at so may it be so, or yeah, I think it's may it basically means power, but it means may it be so. Um, I don't know if that means the same thing as what white witches say, blessed be, or something like that. But anyway, it's may it be so. It's for the most part. So, oh wow, this right here got me playing that. I was like, I have to play. This is this is my fun. And when we were at the Harry Potter store, I'm talking in this horrible British accent, and my daughter's like, "Oh my god!" Like you know how teenagers are. They over there, and she's like, "Mom, stop!" I'm like, "No, we came here to play. Okay, I will not stop. You will enjoy this, and you need to play with me and bring your inner child out. Stop acting like you older than me." So I had a good time, and it took a while. There's a lot. I'm gonna make a TikTok of the store because there's so many wands. I only got like one section of it, but this one here called to us the most, and I said, "Well, we getting a family wand because they want $40 a wand, and there's several of us." So I was like, "Nah, we just need one. We don't all need to play with wands. You know, it don't do nothing anyway. It's not like the remote control ones, that turn off your TVs and shit. It ain't doing none of that. It just look pretty. Like we don't need 50 million freaking wands up in here. Shit. But I had a good time, and then we went over to the sweet spot, South Sweet, which is South Sweet. It's pretty, but if you lactose intolerant, then you don't have no business with about 80% of what they offer. But oh, the treats were gorgeous. Oh my god, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, I ordered something that I thought was edible. I paid for it, and then I ordered something to take home. which actually turned out to be pretty good and didn't have to give us the bubble guts. um, and then we got back on that free train and went on home. But it was definitely worth going to nine and three quarters train, catching a little lift over and enjoying the day. Um, yeah, I wouldn't eat in the restaurant because you barely can sit down. The butter beer they give you frosty. We got one of those, and I was like, "Damn it! I should just got the 4 pack." But I live and I learn. Um, there's nothing but merchandise in there, but they put a lot of details and attention to the things like they have floating candles and floating books. They had Slytherin downstairs was there was the snake that Harry Potter talked to that was really a part of Voldemort. Well, that was there hissing. So we there came down the little spiral staircase and downstairs in the Slytherin area, and all of a sudden I hear. And I was like, what the hell is that? Because nowhere in the store do you hear noise. So I look up and see the snake. I'm like, wow, that was good. But it was a really fun thing. They had the Harry Potter experience, but we missed that, meaning they wrapped that up. And so it wasn't available for us to go. My sister went. She said she had a good time. We learned a lot. Um, they even have expanded books I've never seen in the Harry Potter collection, meaning they changed stuff up, made it more graphic. It's really nice. I don't need that. I read the whole damn series, but it was cool. It was a good experience if you like, magical books and stuff like Harry Potter. It was really really nice to be in the building. It was a ooh and ah. Oh, look, they got this. And oh, look at this kind. And look at that kind. It's something I would do again. If I could do it in a day that was less crowded, that would be more ideal because it was right before the holiday, so it was a little much. But at the same time, we could still get through the store. So if you ever in New York City on Fifth Avenue, they have the Harry Potter Fifth Avenue, 22nd Street, I believe. You can get to the Harry Potter store and have a good time. Mm. He binds the books in a custom cover. You follow him on YouTube? If you can send me his information, I would love to see more. Cause that I mean, like I said, and with Harry Potter and the magic about it, you could go so many different ways. I don't know what was in what's her name, the creator's head, that she was able to come with all this magic, all and put it in a book. I don't know what kind of magic she used to come up with this, or what kind of background. I never really looked into her background, to be honest with you. I just read the books and I love them. But she tied the entire series together, which was amazing because of the detail involved. And it was just so whimsical and fun. I really appreciate it. There's another series, if you, yeah, J.K. Rowling. Um, there, oh, Monica, you gonna have to share. Um, one day with me. Um, there's another series called Akata Witch, and I feel like she's on her third or fourth book by Onedi. Oh, wait a minute. Nettie Four, I think is her last name. Her first name, I'm trying to see if I have her book in here. I don't believe I do. Oh, because I only have my business books in here. But anyway, Nettie Okafor, I think her name is. And she is her book series is like it's like a Harry Potter, but it's an African version. So the first one is Akata Witch, Akata Warrior, and then I think Akata Woman. I feel like that's the three, but it's deep. And they go through an adventure, and it's a friend group, and she comes from New York or Chicago, moves back to Nigeria. She's albino, so she's different. Can't take the sun, but there's so many layers to her magic abilities and her friends and their ability to save the world, or so to speak, in their different adventures. It's kind of cool. So yeah, it's called Akata. Start with Akata Witch. That's the first one. Then you'll see, probably by the time they've printed up newer books, it probably has the series listed in there, because she kept going, and I hope she got another one, because all of them are awesome. So I want to thank you all for coming. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope that you see your manifestations coming, that the efforts that you put in are not in vain. Spirit said, just when you get it and it's due to you, let's get it. Do not waste it. Do not squander it. Do not gamble it away. Take your time. I know a lot of people financially are struggling, so they could use a break, but that does not mean to break loose and be reckless with it. Okay, so thank you, Aya. Thank you for joining. I look forward to seeing you on more lives and connecting with you. I'm glad we met. Appreciate everybody who took the time out to listen to the channel. Like I said, join us on Thursday so you can get more. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. All right. I'm not making a promise. I'm just saying I plan on coming back. Okay. Have a good night, y'all. Yeah, no shopping sprees. All right. Peace.